Okay, so this is a base that I've been working on, and I'm now doing the fret work, leveling, and grounding, and polishing, and all that stuff. And I thought this could be a good opportunity for me to show you how I approach the doming of the fret. I have previously flattened uh, as much as I could with the leveling beam with 240 240 grit sandpaper on it, and this might leave some high or low frets, whatever. So I'm rechecking it with the fret rocker, and then I'm using my files to give that dome shape so it's not flattened at all. What I'm doing is I'm getting my fret rocker, I'm placing it on 3 frets, of course, and then I'm checking for rocking movement all across the place. I have noticed a very slight movement here. I don't know if very slight movement. It's really not even an issue, but I am a bit obsessive compulsive with that, and so I need to grind this a bit more. What I'm doing is I'm taking a small file, and I know that it's from here to here. It's just like 4 millimeters, maybe 3-4 millimeters, and I'm slightly grinding it down a bit, guiding the file with both of my hands and rechecking it. I have a bit here as well. Okay, and just a bit more. I'm doing very gentle moves. I'm not pressing with the file, just letting the file do its work. This is okay, but this space needs a little bit of work still. We're probably good. Yes, it's okay. Now, maybe you can see that this is now without a marker, so I'm taking my permanent marker again and marking the fret. As you can see, I've put on some tape. It's not really needed because I have a 3-surface file, 3-face file, and it's grounded here. It's very smooth. It doesn't damage the fretboard or anything. But still, I'm using a bit of masking tape for, just in case. And what I'm doing is, do it from the side. I'm placing it, the grinded side, just against my fret, and then I'm doing one pass a bit vertically, a couple of passes a bit vertically, and slowly I can see the line of the marker, disappearing. I hope you can see that. You can see that this side is just parallel to the ground, right? And as the marker line is disappearing, I'm starting to angle that flat top more towards the center of the fret, right? More towards the center of the fret. Not in huge movements, just a bit every time. 3 to 4 passes, in my experience, is usually enough. My goal is to leave as much as I can, my abilities, of course, as a human being, a straight, uniform line on the top of the fret. This will be the the place that the string will press against and to have better intonation. See, now left the fret and hit the fretboard. With masking tape that's not a problem as long as this is not coarse. Now I'm angling it a bit more from both sides, of course, until I see the line disappearing from both sides equally. As much as I can, I will make a uniform straight line of the same thickness without any waving on the sides or whatever. You may think that it's taking some time, but if you take the time and do it properly, you will not. It's hard for me to do stuff and talk about them at the same time. If you do things properly the first time, I have it on a vise here, okay? It's not just floating on air. If you do things properly, then you will not have to do any work afterwards. So I believe that now I'm okay, which I may have domed the fret in a satisfactory manner, but we still have something that may protrude from the edges just a bit. I'm taking my file vertically and grinding away as much of the edge as I can, carefully, of course, and at a bit of an angle so I will not touch the fretboard on the sides. And then I'm getting another file. Too many files. This is also a triangular file. This part is coarse, this part is flat, it's grounded, smooth. So I'm using the smooth part against the fretboard, and then I'm angling it at the edges of the fret so I can round them over. Again, you do not need too much force, just let the tool do its job and you just round it like so with this movement. This is a 5-string bass with 20 something frets. 12, 15, 17, 21, 23, 45, it's 27 frets for some reason. Now, if you just run your fingers and did not did not get stuck, or you did not cut your fingers, you're okay, because later on we will polish it. How we're going to polish it? The sides. Well, first of all, we'll take a piece of sandpaper, a bit bigger than that, maybe this one, and I will run it on the sides like that. And then I will raise the grain of the sandpaper even more until I reach a satisfactory polish. And for the top, I will either do it again by sandpaper if I mask the fretboard, or with a Dremel wheel, depending on how polished they already are. But I usually do it with sandpaper because I need to feel the doming of the fret under my fingers. That's what suits me best. Maybe I'll do another video for the polish as soon as I finish with that. Thanks for watching.